Hello everyone, it's K24 here, and today I'll be doing a collection tour. For any particular reason, changed very much. I don't even really remember the last time I did a tour, but like, I've arranged, so yeah. But before we do the collection tour, I'm gonna do like kind of a small room tour essentially, because my room has changed a lot, and I don't think I've like properly ever really showed it off. So that's what I'm gonna do. So obviously my room is no, this is what it looks like. But my bed used to be here, and we used to have that little like bookshelf like at the end of it. But now we have got rid of my bed. Over here I have my bookshelf for books I don't ever really look at. Books that I do look at, I just put right there. As well as my Bluetooth speaker that goes in my TV and whatever. And then I put a beanbag chair, my stuffed animals, and my dog's bed because she can't really sleep with me anymore, which is sad, but yeah. And then this is my bed now. So yeah. I don't bother to make it necessarily because I can't really get up there, and it's like nobody can really see it, so it doesn't matter to me. And then under here is my desk with my chair that I would like to get a new chair because this one is not very nice. On my dresser, on my desk, I just have my computer. And you can see me in it. Hello. And I have these little string lights. The batteries are about dead because I've left them on forever, but if I can turn them on, they change colors and such, and they're little clip lights, so yeah, I just have like some ribbons and stuff on them and all that. And I have like some Minecraft plushies and a Pokeball and my little Minecraft squishies that are just so adorable and they smell so good. And my fidget spinner, and I have these saddle pads that I need to do something with, so that's a thing. Headphones. And my Kindle, iPod, money jar. And then I have my resin horse here. He doesn't really have a place, but I kind of enjoy just having him right here. And then I have my little dogs that I painted to look like my real dogs. And some more Minecraft toys and my little horse that I painted to look like my horse, Onyx. And so, yeah. That's pretty much my desk. And then underneath of it, there really isn't anything spectacular. It's sort of just... Here, let me take that off. I had a hair tie on my wrist that I found, but it's uncomfortable, so I'll take it off. That belongs in the other room, but I just have it in here for right now. And I have my giant bin of Breyer tack photos that I need to sort in a Breyer box. And yeah, my calendar. And that's pretty much like it. Other than that, like over here, this wall has stayed the same pretty much. But anyway, yeah, why don't we go ahead and start the actual collection tour. So as I said, my beautiful, beautiful Hornet resin over there. He doesn't really have a name, but... And he's not a Breyer, but whatever. I'll be giving you the names that I gave them, as well as their original names, and if they don't have a name that I gave them, I'll just say their original name and move on, and if I don't remember their original name, but I have a name for them, I'll tell you my name and move on, and if I can't remember the name, then I'll just be like, I can't remember this horse's name, and, whatever. Right here is easy to spot, or the name I gave him is Jeep, so I'll say their original name first, and then I'll say my name. And then there is Sergeant Reckless, or I don't really remember the name I gave her, so yeah. There's Goots and Fantique Seal, or Guns N' Roses, as I call him. And then, I guess, yeah, we should probably do this wall first, and then we'll go over there, because that's like my shelf with my most rarest / expensive horses. So this is my vintage and fall shelf. And so under here I have Footloose. None of these guys have names like at all, so yeah. There's Footloose, there's the Leopard Appaloosa Foal, there is Cosmic One, Heartbreaker, Sweet Pea, Trusty, Cricket, I think, Ashley, I believe, and Arrow. And then there's Cupid, Bosley Blue, the Old Secretariat, Banner, John Henry, and Joe Patchen. I've been saying his name wrong the whole time. I thought it was Joe Latchin. It's Joe Patchen. And Flicka, and then back there I have Faith and Skipper. I gave my friend Hope as like a friendship kind of charm thing. She has Hope, I have Faith. But yeah, and then there's Skipper, who is a custom of mine, who's terrible, and so he is my signing horse. As you can see, his signature right there on him. And then right here is my doubles shelf. And so right here, well, doubles meaning like I don't have a conga, but like there's two It's Just a Dreams, two Roxy's, two cigars, two whatever this mole is called, and then I also do have two Bluegrass Bandits, except the other one is in the art department at the moment. Anyway, I have It's Just a Dream, or Amy, I believe I named her. I have Ferrano, who is a special run from 2016. I don't really remember the name I gave her. And then I have Don't Look Twice, or Sailor, Bet Your Blue Boons, or Shelby, Sam or Thunder, Sato or Lightning, Little Texas, I don't think he really has a name I gave him, Cobra or Q, Bluegrass Bandit or Stacy, and then there is my zombie horse that would be right here, but she's still gonna be a zombie horse when I'm done with her. Like, I just need to redo her paint job because she's pretty bad. I'll show you. I will show you her after this collection tour, but oh my gosh. A lot of people actually are kind of like not liking the Bluegrass Bandit, but like because they say she's cartoony. Like, yeah, I know she's cartoony, but I love her. She's so cute. She's adorable. I love her face. Her face is just the cutest little thing in the world. Hello, Savage Penguin. But yes, I love her. And so, I have like, I don't know if I've showed this before, but I have instead of keeping all the Breyer boxes, because my mom was getting sick of how many that was in the attic. Oh, you got a puppy. What's its name? I want to know. But we got, instead of keeping the Breyer boxes, I cut them up because apparently Breyers aren't worth too much more if they have their box, and so I just took the little fact sheets and put them on the back of the shelf, because, why not? Right here I have like his name's Buster. Right, my dad had a dog named Buster when he was a kid. Right here is like my racing shelf, I guess you could say. I don't really know. This stuff can go. I'm not really sure why I still have it here. This is stuff from like our Breyer Fest tickets, which, speaking of, I was trying to talk my mom into buying Breyer Fest tickets like 5 seconds ago. Because we should not wait until like the last minute to decide if we're going or not again. Because we've done that for like 3 years in a row, and it's just like, it's a job to like get our tickets and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, my racing shelf. I know I have doubles besides those like everywhere, but what can you do about it? I don't really have that much room. So anyway, I have Baby Flo. She doesn't really have a name that I gave her. And Bozeman, or I call him Booze Man. And Ruffian or Raven, Poltergeist. I only have one. Well, I technically have 2 unicorns, but is it 2 or do I have more? Yeah, I only have 2. The other one I plan on selling as like a body because I don't want him anymore. And the other, I'll show you my Black Caviar, or I don't really have a name for her, which is sad because she's one of my favorites actually. She was one of my first Breyers. My grandma bought me her for my birthday. And I have American Pharaoh, or I don't really remember what his name was. Is it Captain? It was something like that. I don't know. And sail or no, I was you ever are talking to somebody and you're like you're thinking like your mind is drifting off and you're thinking about something else, so it's like you're thinking about like what you want for lunch, and it's like, oh hey, how was your day, Nutella sandwich, and it's like, oh, I did not mean to say that, I was just thinking that and it just kind of came out. That's what happened right there. I was trying to say her name, but I was thinking about Sailor because I was wondering if that's what his name was, but then I ended up saying it. Anyway, Rags to Riches or Starfire. Up here I have my Lonesome Glory conga, which is by far the conga that I'm most proud of because it's one of my favorite molds, and I always dreamed of having like a conga of this mold, and it just like all happened so quick. Like I got all of these guys, I believe, within like the same year. Well, not him, but I got like these three within the same year, which was awesome. I got him, I think, like back in 2016, and then like I think around late of 2016 I got him, and then it was like 2017 I got these two. So I guess I didn't get them all in the same year, but he has a funny backstory, so I feel like I should tell this because I don't know if I've really said this before, other than like in the video I unboxed him, which was a while ago. Basically there was a bid for a Zenyatta, because I have them in the order I got them. Don't laugh at me. So I got him first, him, and her, and her. But anyway, there was a bid on a Zenyatta, and at the time I was like obsessed with Zenyatta. Like I needed her. And so I was bidding on her, and then I hit at I was like the last second, like 2 seconds left, I hit enter bid, and then my phone died, and so it cut off and I never won. And then I got my phone up again. I went and they had a bid on an athlete Alex, and then I was like what's the like I might as well just put in like one more bit, like $1 more than the other person, because there's only like 5 minutes left, like just for the fun of it, because I knew that someone was gonna outbid me because I only put like maybe not even $1, like 50 cents more. And flipping nobody outbidded me, and I saw another Zenyatta that was about to end in like a minute, and I was like, how can I take a bid back, no one's outbidding me? And because I wanted to get the Zenyatta, but before I knew it I accidentally won him. And I guess it's not really considered accident, like I was the one that hit enter bid, but it was just like I d I don't know, whatever. But he's cute. I'm actually kinda glad that I accidentally won him, because I do really like him. He's not in terrible condition, other well, yeah, he is. He's pretty bad, but like he's cute. I think I only got him for like $25, I don't know. Anyway, then my friend Yamnuska came to the rescue, who lives in Canada, and she was like, hey, I'm selling my Zenyatta. I see that you're really obsessed. Like, do you want her? And I was like, heck yeah. And so I got Zenyatta from her. But anyway, this is Lonesome Glory. His name is Robbie, I believe, which is kind of stupid. This is Woodland Splendor. He doesn't really have a name. Athlete Alex, as I said like 3 times, and his name is H. And then we have a lot of my horses are named after YouTubers, if you haven't found that already. And then there's Zenyatta, or Lauren, and by a nose, and she doesn't really have a name. I swore this horse was a boy for the longest time until I got it, and I was like, oh, you're a girl. And so I just have been so used to like saying he when I'm referring to him, but let's see, I just did it again. But I mean to say, I should say her, not him. But anyway, I have Ravel or Robin, Snowman or Joey, Brunello or Ferrari, Wapiti or I don't remember, Dusty, I think. Oh, you're in San Antonio, Texas. I actually was thinking of going there this January, or yeah, whatever, like last month, because there was a gaming convention called PAX South that I really wanted to go to. Anyway, Cherry Creek Fonzie Merritt, I think it says his name under there. He doesn't have a name. There's Brass Hat, and he is the special run from 2018. And I have Cortez C. None of these guys really have names up here. There's Jewel or Jesse, Flexible or I don't remember. Patriot, Big Chicks Cash, or Liam, Mistral Hydrus, or I don't remember either. And this custom horse that used to be the over paint horse, but I painted him to be a Indian horse. And I suppose I will try to break my neck by standing up here and showing you guys my top shelf. Oh geez, I almost just fell off. Alright. I have the new secretariats. I have Nasruddin, who is a 2017 celebration horse. I don't remember. JC, he's a Tractor Supply exclusive, or the name I gave him is Chevy. There's this horse who was like supposed to be the Canadian mounted police or something. Mounted, I don't know. But anyway, name I gave him is Canada because I'm not very creative. Switch hands there. There's Man of War, Harley, D-Zip, or Harley Davis. And Harley Davidson, sorry. Forgot what I was saying. I have this custom horse. I don't have a name for him. I used to name him Gracer, but I changed his name. I don't really like that name. It doesn't suit him. And then there is Imperator Das Aguas. He's 2016 celebration horse. I have Gootson. No, not Gootson. What's your name? Fantasia and Gazoza, I believe. And they are the Andalusian mare and foal. Oh gosh, I can't. Camera skills, 10 out of 10. Beautiful camera skills. I'm trying not to knock down my horses that are underneath of me, so. Anyway, I'm sorry. I really am. They don't have names that I gave them. This is Gigi Valentine or Cosmic Queen. The ASPCA horse or Cody. I know that's what the mold is called, but I like that name. Foiled again. My arm is getting tired. Or he doesn't have a name actually. Banks Vanilla or Sally. RCH Venturones or Blade. I don't really have a name for him, but he's the Lusitano horse. And then I have Connemara pony named Inferno. Bayou. Maru, the Icelandic pony, which is the name that I gave him. And Brookside Pink Magnum or Beast Boy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, I think the Icelandic pony's name is Svovalia Frajorn or something like that, but I call him Maru. Okay, down here is my draft horse shelf. That was a workout because I was like balancing, like literally I had like my toes on the edge like this and I was trying to balance and my leg was getting so tired as well as my hand was tired and I was trying to hold myself up and it was just not a good combination. If I had gone any longer, I probably would have fallen off and killed myself. Okay, so I don't remember your name. This was the first Breyer traditional I ever bought, and I can't think of, he is the Gypsy Manor, and the name I gave him is Geronimo, which he's kept that name ever since I first got him, which was over 4 years ago. And then I have Jack Frost, the 1999 Christmas horse, I believe, and he does not have a name I gave him. There is, what's his name? It's not Winter Wonderland. Winter Song, who is named Cyborg, that I gave him anyway as the name, Cyborg. SBH Phoenix, Xavier, who is my other unicorn, and he's basically my only unicorn because the other one, as I said, I plan on selling. And the Irish Draught Horse, who is named, I don't remember to be honest. There's the Gorilla Pinto, and his name is Cactus Winter Wonderland, who is I was thinking of, but this is Winter Wonderland, not him. He has fur on him from my dog. I have Little Ricky Rocker, who is signed. This shelf is very crowded. This is sort of like my random shelf, essentially. Little Ricky Rocker, who's signed, says Ron Gregory from 2016. I got him signed at Breyer 2016. So he might be worth a couple extra bucks for that, hopefully. I have Uncalled For, and she actually, I need to find a better place for her to go because she is actually like one of my favorites, and I feel so bad for her that she's like on the shelf, just like crowded in. I have Toro, or El Toro Loco, is what I call him. And I have Rhapsody, who, unfortunately, I actually kind of have learned to like her. I kind of got her just to get her signed, which I did get her signed in the first place. But I've learned to like her, but she is, like, so beat up, it's ridiculous. And she is, like, I tried really hard to not get her all beat up, but she managed to get incredibly beat up, and I don't really know how, like, her ear is chipped and all, and I don't know what happened to this girl. I feel bad. But yeah, she's cute. I like her. And then I have the mule, who I think is named like Jubilation or something. I don't know. Sorry about my dog barking. This is my stablemate shelf, which if I can very carefully pick this guy up and not have anybody else fall over, that would be really nice. I also have a ton of stablemates in the art department, which I will show you the art department because you're probably wondering what it's like, even though it's really boring. But anyway, yeah, I just have like my customs and stuff. This guy's not a custom. I probably plan to customize him eventually though. I have this rearing horse. He doesn't really have a name. There is Oakley. She's a custom by me. He doesn't really have a name, but he's not a custom. He's a blank horse. Horse that my friend painted for me, which is actually really cute. And a foal that is really cute that I don't plan to paint because she's really cute. So she would stand up. Purple Rain, who was a custom by me. River, who was a custom by me. Patriot, who's a custom. Basically, all these guys are customs in the back here. Black and Yellow, who I painted. Flea, who is a custom. Ash is Ash. I don't remember who's a custom. These two, well, that's an etchy, but she is not customized because I actually really like her. I'm missing a horse. I just now realized I'm missing a, like, Palomino horse. Is she back there? She must be. She must be underneath of there. I'll try to look for her later. I have the stablemate who just, I don't know. I don't, a dog, and a cow. So yeah. And then over here, I have the expensive / rare shelf. So it's quite crowded at the moment because I tried to fit like all my rarest of horses. Like definitely my rarest of horses, I'll tell you right now, is him. I don't really know what he's limited to, but we'll get to him in a second. Up here, these two aren't rare whatsoever, but I just thought I might as well make this my rearing horse shelf. And so that's exactly what I did. These are my rearing horses. And so right here I have, this the American Paint horse, who is a vintage, but he's actually definitely, of all my vintages, he's my favorite. With, I think Manowar following close behind. I actually really like Manowar, but he is really cute. For a vintage, he's quite adorable. I really like his paint job, too. Like, it could be better as far as, like, the airbrushing stuff, but I do like him. He's cute. But yeah, and then there's Picasso or Salvatore. And then right here we have my silvers. And I actually had 4, and I had Santana, but I gave him to my friend, which I am a little sad. I didn't quite realize how much I liked him until he was gone, which I feel like happens with a lot of things. You don't realize how much you like things until they're gone. But yeah, I kind of regret it, but it was, I did it so my friend can, so if you're watching this, friend, you are free to keep him. It was my mistake, but I hope you enjoy him just as much as I did. So, here I have my special run from 2016. She is, I don't know this horse's name, and it's gonna bother, like, you know what? Actually, then again, it might not work because for some reason it didn't really work on my computer and I'm not sure why. But if it does work, I'm going to see something. Why is my... Okay, there we go. Alright. I don't know if it'll work, but right now we are going to search Breyer Special Runs 2016. Alright, what is that horse's name? Because I, oh hey, it did work. Okay, identify your Breyer for some reason did not work last time I tried to look at it. Alright, raffle horses. Here's her name. Estrella du Carnival. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. But that is her. They have a glossy Cortez. Don't look too well. They got a bunch of cool horses I didn't even know existed. I really wanted Dag Day. Is that how you pronounce his name? I don't know. I don't really like this mold for a Frisian though. Like, even though it's really beautiful, like, let's be real, Frisians aren't that furry. I mean, they can be, but like, it's more common that Frisians have less fur or hair than they do have, you know. Okay. Anyway, so her name is Estrella du Carnival. I finally know her name. Anyway, this is Liberty, and he is a, I don't really know what, but let me get this tag off of him. I was just going through my horses earlier and getting the tags off of them. Okay, I'll get that one later, but let me just at least get this. Because I don't even know for sure if we're going to Breyerfest this year, but if we are, I want to get like all their tags and names sorted out. Because it's not fun to have to do last minute. So anyway, yeah, Liberty. And then I have Lone Ranger Silver, who I actually had in his box for a really long time, but I decided to take him out, and then I just used the background of his box back there, and it actually looks really cool. So yeah, that's nice. You can't really see it. But anyway, yeah, I'm actually gonna probably take some pictures with Mr. Silver today because he deserves it. I've had him for a good while, since like 2015, I think. My dogs are barking at somebody walking down the street. They're so annoying. Okay, anyway. So these are like not necessarily special runs because I have a lot of special runs that are just sort of scattered about. So like I can easily say like there's a special run, there's a special run, there's a special run. I have a ton of special runs that are scattered about, but I just kind of put like my favorite special runs right here, which are only literally like, well, there's her and then there's these two. The others are just like these guys I wouldn't say are rare, but they were really expensive. Like these guys are, they hold the place for most expensive Breyer because like my most expensive model is my Hornet resin and he was a birthday gift, but he was like $230. These guys I think were like $150 and I got them for Christmas and I don't remember exactly the price, but whatever. So their names are Secession and the Fire, and I call them Earth and not Earth. I'm thinking of something, and then I ended up talking about it. I mean, Wind and Fire. I started thinking about the band Earth, Wind, and Fire. I don't know why, but never mind. Here is Kaylee, and she is a special run as well, and I really love her. The name I gave her is Nicole. She's really adorable. Actually, fun fact about me: I'm not a fan of Arabians, but like. That happens to be like probably the breed I own like the most of. So it's like 1 Arabian, 2 Arabian, 3 Arabian, 4 Arabian. I think most of my foals are Arabians. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already 4, 5, 6. 7. I'm looking around. Yeah, I think that's about 7 Arabians. And I don't even really like Arabians. in real life, nor on the model horse world, really. But anyway, this beautiful boy, he is definitely holds a place as my rarest, I believe. I don't really know. Again, let's just look, because I don't know if he's like really necessarily a limited edition or he is just like let's see, now this thing wants to work. It didn't want to work last time. Let's see, what is his mold called? Arabian Stallion? I don't even know. I'm just gonna like scroll through here and quickly see if I can find him. I thought for sure it would be called like Arabian Stallion or something like that. I feel like I know it, but I'm not gonna, like, I'll know it when I see, well, when I see the mold, obviously, but I feel like I will know it, his name, when I see his name, and then I'm gonna be like, oh darn, I knew it, or something like that. But I can't find it. Thought for sure it would be in this category, like right over here with these Arabians. It's like, is there, oh, I know it. Let's scroll down. Let's go find the letter H. Here we go, Huckleberry Bay. Had to think about that. That's pretty bad. All right, here he is. So I don't really think he's necessarily that rare, but he's like, you have to collect all 3 horses to be able to get him. And so I'm not sure, like, what happens if you click on this? And don't think anything happened. Anyway, like, I just don't know. Like, as I said, I don't think he's that rare, but he's just, like, you have to go through quite a bit of trouble to get him, and so, like, I don't know. But I know, like, all retired Breyers are limited to certain pieces, and I don't really know, like, if there's a specific number that he's limited to. Anyway, I don't own one single color crazy surprise horse or whatever. But, yeah, I bought him at Breyerfest, and it's sad because he has a seam on his face. But I bought him at Breyerfest 2016 for $100 last minute. He was originally like $150, and the lady said, if you want him, I'll take $100, because she was like packing up everything and trying to leave because it was on the last day. But anyway, yeah, I really do like him. His name is Bale that I gave him. And then there's my beautiful boy, my absolute favorite, who is like a really boring one. A lot of people probably are going to hate me for saying this, but he is my absolute favorite. Mr. Ichabod Crane, or I call him Mr. William. And then I have Straight Bet, who was special run for last year, and he is also one of my favorites, and the name I gave him is Dante. And under here I have, if you don't believe me, that his name is Mr. William that I gave him. Mr. William and Shelby's tax set. Shelby's is a Western tax set, and his is a red and dark brown English set. But anyway, that is the end of my collection.